let's readjust this thing over here. Move that. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's see how audio is. Very good. Alrighty, so now we can post hyperlink. Thankfully, the hyperlink link remains correct. Ryuzen! Oh my goodness! You jump scared me! Arriving this quickly. I think I woke up the dogs. Oh no. Anyway, stream up. There's that. Alright, and there's a Wesker. Oh my goodness, it's a kitty cat. Here's a kitty cat. How you doing? I got a show to do, so that means I gotta move you. Nope. Don't get more comfortable. Come here. There you go. Alright, now, back to this. Oh, pipe down. Welcome back, lovelies, to Let's Play. What am I playing? Dishonored! With me, Cillian Graves. And Wesker, who desperately wants to be in my lap. Now that I'm talking and actually doing something, he was sleeping not 10 minutes ago. Oh, cats. Anyway, here we are. Wherever the hell we are. The Hound Pits. That's right. There's something going on behind those doors.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Sure. Sam, can you not, like, tap your ashes on me? That's kind of rude. Dunwall Whiskey. Estimated 758. It's a good year.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man. Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Every time.
Not surprising.
Biting my wires.
He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yeah.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The
Right.
man of the hour is here. Corvo,
Hello.
I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group.
Hello,
But
Trevor.
we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans.
Delightful.
But we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight. And in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging
Yeah,
at times.
that's a good point.
But his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes.
Right.
Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
You know how difficult it is to breathe in cigarette smoke
Good to
or
have you with
otherwise
us.
smoke?
Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
Okay, that's just a fire hazard, dude. Seriously, though. You breathed
Have you
in
talked
smoke.
to Piero yet?
And
He made
would
the
you
weapons
give me
they
a
left
bloody
for you on
second?
your way
Oh
out
my
of Cold
god,
Ridge prison.
fine.
Go see him when you can.
There. Now that I'm staring at the mug of beer, actually I'm not staring at it because if I stand there too long, he'll start talking again. Anyway, that thing was, he either had a really, really steady hand or that thing was defying some kind of logic. Anyway, made a wrong turn here. Close! Jeez, what the hell? Anyway, breathing in smoke and breathing out smoke, all while speaking at the same time, that's difficult.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear, all custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Awesome. I know your voice.
No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out.
Uh-oh.
Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Really? Oh, wait, that one's empty. Right. We definitely need more of these in games. There's no purpose to that whatsoever. But come on, just let me interact with stuff in the environment. Well, that's strangely mysterious and ominous. It's a portal. Just completely knock us out. What the? Oh, right. The heat waves generating from a furnace. That's obvious. Okay. Whale vivisection. Excerpt from the notes of a natural philosopher aboard a whaling ship. Remarkable. Each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance in physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tibia, the crew hauled aboard a female, some 42 feet in length. Feet? I estimate she weighed 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Okay, give me a sec here. Against her bellowing, I tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Right. Okay. You did a vivisection on a whale by candlelight. And from the sound of things, you did it kind of without anyone noticing, which, one, is commendable. Well done on your stealth check there, buddy. Two, why? Anyway, whatever. It's fine. Whale oil beef hooked. Anyway, refilling station. Sokolov no longer had the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral was paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used when in handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly. For once. Awesome. Oil processing. I really don't care about all that. Oh, here we go.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substance is developed. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities, subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
So as an experiment, inject people with whale oil and see what happens? That doesn't exactly seem safe, but at the same time,
now plug it in.
Does beg in a curiosity question, I gotta
Just
say.
get near the receptacle. Magnetism. Perfect.
I know.
Thank you, Cole.
Did the thing.
Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just
Lovely.
hold still, fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally?
Not yet.
Lens out of alignment.
It's kind of narrow.
There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate.
We're improving.
Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
Okay.
Tell me what I can make for you.
Yeah, sure. Let's have a look. Let's make the one item that I have never used in the entirety of my playthrough when I first played this. The Spring Razor. A trap that can be placed on nearly any surface. Doesn't describe the fact that it's a spring-loaded jigsaw puzzle. Oh, here we go. A spring razor trap that can be attached to any surface by aiming at it and pressing L2. It will be triggered as an enemy approaches it, throwing up a cloud of shrapnel. Shrapnel? That is a bloody razor wind from Turok 2. Is both legs, midsection, probably the head as well, but the corner of my camera is obscuring it. But first things first. Let's see. Sword crossing, I think it was? Make the sword more effective when locking blades and pushing against an enemy. Yes. Let's nab a dat. And nothing else, because I don't think we can get anything else. Else is too expensive. Bone charm capacity. Blast. Oh well, I needed that sword thing anyway. Bone charms will get into
You
in a
must
bit.
be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Okie dokie. Sounds like a good idea. Let's go ahead and go to bed.
Sleep well.
Oh no, fade into black. I'm sleeping now! No! Well, this is fine. You can change difficulty settings at any time. Where did I put that? There you are. Boy pick. Wesker, what are you doing? Come here. Let's just get a nice little stretch. Now, ready to start our day. Let's see. Nope. Back to bed. Okay. So, the sky has ripped open and we are now in another place. Another plane of existence. And there's a cat in my lap who loves to chew wires. There you go. I swear I'm doing that every 10 seconds. Wesker, you're adorable. Hold up, I know what you want. Hang on, where's that ball thing? There it is. There's one. Ooh, what's this? What's this? It's the thing. It's the thing. Oh my god, it's the thing. Go get the thing. There you go. Okay, now.
Hello, Corvo. Your life
Hello,
has taken
you.
a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world.
Ouch!
Great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power. My gift to you.
Thank you.
Come find me.
But again, from the last episode, this little guy, the outsider, has given us a gift in the other world, or the underworld, or wherever the hell we are. Well, I guess I shouldn't call it underworld, because there is a, criminal underworld tone to this game, so there is that. So we can't call this the underworld, then we'll just get all confused. But yes, blah, 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 blah. we can has teleportation now, which, oddly enough, and ironically enough, that's effectively the building they were running across when they teleported to this gazebo thingy and killed the Empress. You cannot save her, 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 you cannot save her. Yeah, she's kind of dead. That much is clear. However, little Emily is not. Speaking of, I think that's actually the next card in sequence. Yes. This one. Oh my. What? Lady Emily. Judgment. We will be judged for how we play this game. What that will entail, I do not yet know. Honestly, I don't know if a few enemy kills will count toward changing the ending, or if we have to go full-on massacre every single stage. I think we actually have to do that. Otherwise, we're, like, still in the clear. I can't shut that. I'll do it later. Okay, over we go. Wee! Why! Wahoo! Hello. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like Mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. You got it, boss. What the hell? What the hell? Whale oil. Fish. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a fish, all right. Wait, starfish. That's pretty cool. River crust with a K. Black crab. Okay, so where's SpongeBob in all of this? I apologize if that's annoying, but that's adorable as all hell. The little ball thing. Wesker absolutely loves it. Wesker, what are you doing? He just gathered the ball, set it in the at the floor, and then crawled on top of it like a bird. Goofball. Alright. Oh, goodness. Who do we have here? Thing 1 and Thing 2. Actually, if I remember correctly, these are the Pendleton Brothers. Famous in real life for something that I do not actually recall. But, that's neither here nor there. What is here, I think... Let's just check another card, shall we? Nope, that's not the right one. Okay. I thought the next card in sequence was going to be the twins there, but it was not. Who it was, we will get to when we get to them. Woo! Yoink. Nice! We've got a spiritual remedy. L1 to access, square to use. Yum. Alright, now. That's right. As long as we're patient, we can actually zip around with the teleport and never have to use a single mana potion. Which is not true. There's going to be a lot more abilities that we get that will require more. Whee! Oh no! Look out, guys! The stilt men have a bead on you. Actually, if you like fall backwards right now, you'll probably survive. Ah, I love these guys though. Weirdly enough, they remind me of Metal Gear for some reason. Just something about their designs. Or maybe Half-Life with tripod thingies. What was that? We need stairs. Ah! Whee! Ow! Inertia. Haha. There's fish in the sky. Okay, that's normal.
In the days that follow,
Oh, hello.
your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands.
Delightful.
With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Radio. Now, think about this. I don't like the controller speaker thing. It's weird and creepy, and a lot of times if sound is coming through this, I will miss it. This heart speaks through the controller. I think I turned my functionality of that off, so we may not hear anything. I may have to adjust that. Let's find out.
This place is the end of all things,
Never mind.
and the beginning.
Delightful. All right.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
Yeah, we do seem to be at a bit of a standstill when it comes to this. Ah, it's a statue from earlier. Whee! Whoa, watch your step. That's probably not good. But interesting nonetheless. Let's drop down. Whee! What? There we go.
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
That doesn't sound promising. That's probably where we need to go, but... Man, look at that! It is impossible to try and figure out which way is forward, back, up, and down in this inverted everything. Wait!
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth.
Is the leader of the Bone Gnawers? I mean, cool. It's at least one of the few Lycan clans that I can get along with. Blink. Ah, that's right. Up for the heart, down for Blink. Whee! Give me a sec. Charge up, yo! There we be. Wesker, that's enough. Yay! We got a rune. Collect enough of these things and we get all manner of supernatural powers. What can we have? Let's see. I think possibly Wind Blast, but I'm not sure. Oh, wait. That cost us 3. We only have 1. Okay, so we can either get Vitality or Dark Vision. See in the dark and see living things, beings through walls, including their fields of vision. Representations of the sound that you make are also visible. See useful objects and security systems through walls as well. Okay. May as well go for that. Nice. We are now Adam Jensen. Okay. Delightful.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world.
Wesker.
But know that I will be watching with great
That's enough.
interest.
There's your good boy. Great. So now we have the keen interest and attention of the outsider. What that means for us, I don't know. Even after completing the entire game in the first ending, I still don't know. The outsider is a man of deep mystery. Alright, now, because this is the collector's edition, I do get the benefit of having a boatload of stuff just waiting for me here. I know how to access the quick wheel menu. Go away. Bone charm. Now, these things are really nice. They're basically just passive. They do all manner of good stuff. Some not so good, but the offset can be weighed against the reward. Excerpt from the ramblings of a street citizen. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dreary days of my life are like the windows of a house. From the kitchen, I can see out into the garden where the leaves and stalks are brown and bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest among the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks out into the street, where the neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside, warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom either. It sees into a dreary alley, where the hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first two are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs. Oh, to have those bones, to boil them in a pot. What? No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine, fine people. Vera Moray, everyone would say. Your house is as grand as Boyle Manor. Better even. Your dinners are lavish and your parties are the best. When that young Sokolov came to paint my portrait, I was nearly still in my prime. Radiant, he said, and he was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand, all my friends. I was the only one, dearie, wet with his paint, glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. Wesker, don't eat the lamp. There's not even anything in it. It's just a stick with a cover. I think it was nuzzling it, and I saw the lamp just go. Anyway, let's see. But it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home, no. We traveled together, he and I, to the far ends of the Isles, beyond even, all the way to the red cliffs of Pandisia, to dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting at the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones, carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home, hid them from my dear husband. Then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They make such good presents, dearie. The little mute boy took them home. He loved them so. All the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up so I could see it in his eyes, even though his tongue was still. Granny, his eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me. Make me another present. And he went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower, the royal headsman himself now, my little mute boy and his shiny, shiny sword. The royal headsman. Have we met the royal headsman? I'm not sure if we have. Better bones were what I needed, you see. Better bones to carve and polish, scrape and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup, and then he was sick. Better bones was all for my little mute boy, carved in the name of the one with black eyes. After my husband was gone, given away as birthday gifts. I didn't want to live there anymore. So now I'm old and don't have many to give my presents to. It's sifting through the garbage for granny rags and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie, especially those rude louts on Bottle Street, Slackjaw and his boys, always meddling with an old woman just trying to make her way. In the end, we'll be together with him, you and me in the dreary night with stars above and below, and always the one with the black eyes, dearie. That has incredible implications. Holy hell. Guess who we're gonna meet? Good old Granny Rags. With, my word, a story to tell. But first... Yoink! Speaking of those, carved bone gifts, I think that's what these came from. You want the chin wag on Slackjaw? Leader of a gang. Bad dude. You can, I guess, pause these. This is a... Holy crap, this is a long one. Just kind of scroll through every now and then here. Then the plague came. Oh, goody. Okay. So, enough of that. When it's super long stories like that, some of them I'll read. Others, like that one, they're just kind of boring. Literally, Slackjaw's a bad guy, and that's it. Oh, he had such a terrible home life. He was never held enough as a child. I don't care. We're going to encounter him eventually. Doubt. No, not again. Okay then. And next up, field survey on the Royal Spy. Hey, wait a minute. The Royal Spy, is that us? No. Is it? I think it might be. This was not as long. I'll read this one. Excerpt from the personal memoirs of Hiram Burroughs, dated several years earlier. This is the 4th day, month of high cold. Progress continues on the suppression of gang activity in the distillery district, but more slowly than I'd expected. The ruffians operating there have been cunning. I'll grant them that. But it's only a matter of time. I'll see their leaders flogged in public and sent beneath the royal executioner's blade. If I had my way, I'd burn that whole building down. Sorry. If I had my way, that mute bastardo will be working night and day, removing the heads that need removing. Mute? Executioner. The guy with the black eyes. The Granny Rags found in a mysterious cave or some such. We're slowly building it, but the Lovecraftian elements are starting to trickle in. I love it. Internally, the Empress does not seem pleased with my investigations. It seems that it is beyond her thinking, against her very nature as a trusting person, to believe that traitors move among us, but I know they do. They must. No, Jessamine would rather spend her time with the Royal Protector. At least he's likely to stop any immediate threat to her safety, but a strong arm is not what's needed against those who would undermine us. How will Corvo's sword stop a poisoned wine glass, or an explosive delivered by courier? It will not. There are many threats around us, threats requiring meticulous efforts to police. Young Lady Emily is undisciplined, I'm afraid. Here within Dunwall Tower, she receives instruction... Ow! My tailbone just popped doing that. Ugh, that's better. Known in the Isles, yet her mother spoils her and she spends most of her time lost in imagination, wasting her time drawing, or asking Corvo to teach her to fight with wooden sticks. The girl might rule the Empire someday. Every moment spent at play is a moment wasted. Interjection. The Queen was just killed because she didn't know how to fight. Yes, it was an ambush, but it would have been at least a bit more of a challenge if the Queen, or the Empress, knew how to fight back. Instead of just kind of moving backwards a bit and saying, no, that's not a defense. And besides, I'm teaching Emily life skills. Well, the dogs have activated again. Shoring up security for the main gate leading into Dunwall Tower has been another pet project of late. To think, back in his day, Emperor Caldwin left it open to the public during the day, allowing anyone to come and go as they pleased. If it were up to me, I'd seal off access to the streets entirely. But the Empress won't hear of it. The waterlock is much easier to protect, and if it were the only way into the tower, traffic in and out would be greatly reduced. Someday the wrong person is going to slip in, and we're going to burp all over it. No, suffer for it. Mark my words. No amount of security is excessive when it comes to protecting heads of state. The Empress also disapproves of my plans for the Sokolov devices. Sokolov himself has no interest in security, of course, but he's vain and therefore keen to see his inventions deployed in any fashion. This wall of light he's been tinkering with has promise. In any case, at least I was able to convince the Empress to upgrade the pistols carried by the officers of the Watch. Why do I worry so when no one else seems to care? If I ever fall asleep, will it all sink into the ocean? Will the rough things clamber over the walls and fill themselves on our flesh? Rough things. This is what I see in the same dream several times each month. If only I had more say in things, more authority, I could protect us all. Perhaps I have been working too hard. Dinner and an evening of conversation with a certain lady of refinement might be in order. Perhaps somewhere nice in the estate district. Hiram Burroughs, Royal Spymaster. Okay, so that was only about us in, like, passing, so I didn't need to read that at all. Anyhoodle, let us, well, first, let's see, bone charms. We has bone charms, yeah. Okay, so we can only equip 7. Originally, I think we could only equip 3 at a time, but, you know, collector's edition bonuses, yay. Raven, drop assassination gives you a bit of health. That's pretty cool. I'm probably going to need that. Swim speed increases significantly. Yeah. Enemies miss more often with arrows and bolts. That's very good. We don't even have to do anything about that. They just have worse aim. Moderate keyhole peeping magnification. That's useless for me. Breaking glass sound is moderately reduced. Hey, look, a window. We'll be able to jump through a bunch more. No. I think I'll equip that as a on-use type item. If I'm about to break glass, I'll equip it. After the glass is broken, unequip it. Good lungs, though. That's really good. Hiding in water is surprisingly useful, if I recall correctly. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I've actually played this. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. That's pretty cool. Damage from explosions reduced. Oh, hell yeah. Fencer win sword v sword contest more frequently. Nice. And then one more. Power effects slightly improved. White rats can be consumed for mana, and white rats won't attack you. My mana regenerates, and, well, slightly, but still. And, white rats won't attack you. We won't have to worry about that if we don't go into a, rat swarm. So, let's just go for this one. Yes, please, and thank ya. Alright, cool. So, we've got stuff. And reading through that has cost me so much time! Oh my god! Anyway.
The evacuation list. The weeper count for the month of seeds has increased. The The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and...
Where's my dark vision? Ah! Let's put that on there.
That's nice.
I don't know what it actually says, but it's really cool that activating our powers in our eyes, I'm guessing because it's so close to our head and our ears, we hear whispers. I don't know what of, but it's interesting nonetheless. Hello. Creepy ass don't call to the spheres. Excerpt from a work of fiction. Early chapters. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Orchedo, third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savoring each of the small craft's undulations. Orchedo pulled a lever and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Bryn looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. Ooh. Now that's interesting. On a Lovecraftian note, that sounds like traversing the cosmic spheres, as it were. The traveling beyond space and wow, what a hole. Anyway, traveling beyond space and time through the realm of dreams. On a Dungeons and Dragons theme, that sounds like the realms of what do you call them? I forget what the term was, but it's like you have the sphere of the mortal realm, which is like where we live, and then you have the realm of magic, the realm of Fae, the Feywild, you have the realm of fire, the realm of water, and all of this connected loosely with the cosmic fabric of space itself. Funny enough, in D&D you don't need any kind of suit of any type to go into space. You just kind of go. More often than not, you won't survive unless you're like a super powerful mage or something, but still.
Elementary sums. History of the Isles. Geography of the Isles. The Seven Strictures. Litany of the White Cliff. Sayings of the Overseer. One day we'll get a few new books.
Few new books? Oh, yeah. Don't. Yeah. All right, fine. Whee! All right. That blink ability definitely takes time now, doesn't it? Wesker? No. Hop down here. There you go. Always having to get him out of my way. Okay. Get that away. Let's hoof it back to this guy.
Well,
hello.
Let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business. But sometimes, good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. Ooh. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive.
Right.
That's the gist of it. Remember our cause, and strike true. We're counting on you.
Honestly, I don't care about your cause whatsoever.
Another thing.
I
Campbell is
just want to
holding
get
a
him.
former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the How Pits.
Yeah, no problem. Did you just talk through your glass of wine? That was really weird. The exquisite tall boy. Excuse me? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What the hell? I'm not gonna bother with any of that. Get away. Wait a minute. Aha! That's how I find stuff.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
Yes, but tell me about him.
Admiral Havelock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together. He has killed whales and men for profit and pleasure. He has the bloodlust. He tried to seize control of the military after the Empress. After she, the Empress, was murdered.
Oh, now that's an interesting little tidbit. I won't say anything about it. Those. Oh, jeez. Can I mark that? I don't think I can. I think that's the sequel.
Oh, Corvo? If you've a moment.
What's up?
Corvo. Hello. I'm
Hi.
Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock.
Oh, you
I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really
We'll
no
give it away.
reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Hey, we've only became an assassin for like the last 50 minutes, so, you know. But yeah, we'll rescue Jeff. We'll rescue, what's his name? Martin? Martin! Where the devil am I going? I think I'm going up. I'm gonna be moving up in the world. And maybe not. If I can get there from here. The hell was that noise?
Attention Dunwall citizens. River traffic is forbidden from landing in the Distillery District due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the Flooded District for treatment and
Oh, that didn't
rehabilitation.
work at all. Aha! Yeah, that looks safe. Whee! Spleesh. Oh, there you are. Sounded like the rune growled at me. Awesome! Now, we're just going to hold on to that. We're not actually going to get anything. Because Whoa, no! Slaughterfish! It's a slaughterfish there! Straight out of oblivion and into your ass! Oh, I can't climb anything. Why am I not effective? So yeah, those fish will actually start devouring us. They're not really that dangerous, but I just don't like them. Talk about murky. Oh, wait a minute. Hello. I see you over there.
Nice.
I think it's just the one. That is a speedy fish. Alright, that's fine. Hoo-ah! Get off my butt! Okay. Get over there. Ow! Ow! Dag nibbit! Hi. Wait. Actually, before we go, now that we collected all that stuff from above, let's get some more upgrades, shall we? Sokolov! Oh wait, you're not Sokolov. Who are you? Piero!
What can I do for you?
Upgrades, please. What's this? Oh, right, we can buy a rune. I think I may actually do that. Yeah, there we go. Delightful. Now, bone charm capacity up. Yes, please. A little more. Beautiful. Let's get, may as well upgrade our, you know what, Spring Razor Radius. That'll be a good one. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Thank you. So now we have 2 runes. I believe we need 3. Request is denied. What? Piero. No, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal? Tibian ore? What's wrong with the metals and crystal? King Sparrow feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid for by tariff or handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve of your purchases unless they are absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, and no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. He's a real talkative sort now, isn't he?
Does part of the soul live in the heart? If the heart keeps beating, does that mean that the spirit is never released into oblivion? I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity, but what does that mean for any essence trapped within?
I overheard the Admiral at breakfast, talking about the Overseers. That's all I heard. And I think it's better if I don't know too much about what I keep doing.
Uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
Sorry, I'm talking about hearts that have souls of living people in them, and I pulled up my heart to kind of look at it as a comparison, and then you started talking and scared the hell out of me, so don't mind me if I just kind of jitter in place.
He's my uncle,
here,
and he means a lot to me.
I'll find him!
His name is Jeff Kernow. Captain Jeff.
Yes, Captain Jeff Kernow. Oh my God.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Let's rock and roll, Sammy. To the distillery district. I need to go out. Well, first I just refill some water. I think tomorrow I'll get some more soda, though. Or food. Either soda or food. I'm not sure yet. I'm actually writing a line right now. I have to decide either get more food or get something that I can drink and taste good. I've got food. Like, don't worry about that. I've got food. But I don't know if I have enough food to actually last me enough time.
It'll be a rough trip.
Until next
Used to be to go
Thursday,
straight up Clavering
hey.
Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. Man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Braggs. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is
delightful
worse.
Person to meet.
Just take your pick.
Alright, aboard we go. Amaranth. I know that name from something. What is amaranth? Anyway. I'll leave you with your tasty rat skewer. I'll see you in a bit, buddy. Stay safe there, Sammy.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is. Good. Keep him coming.
Hey!
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
Hiya! Bloody hell. Harry!
1, 2, 3, heave!
Stuff you over here. And... yeah, he's not dead. He's just chilling out. Man, he is comfy as hell. Oh man, that that worked out really well. I thought I'd just lay him down on the ground. Man, that worked. All right. Oh wait. Definitely a bone charm up there.
All the others. 1, 2, 3.
Everything else looks like it's inside the city. Let's try and go for that thing then. See if we can't snag ourselves a little. Actually, now I'm thinking of it. Yeah, we're gonna equip all three now. Let's see. Guess that one and white rats for mana? Why not? Now, I think the townsfolk won't care about us sneaking around everywhere.
Better them than us.
Good. Keep them
Some
coming.
of them have money.
Oh.
2, 3, heave!
Where's he going? Bloody hell, I don't have a whistle function. Oh.
1, 2, 3, heave!
See if I can grab him and... Hi! How you doing? That didn't work at all. There's how to block.
Flush it! Damn you!
Hiya! Ow! There we go. Come along then.
Just die!
No.
Stop doing
Hiya! Now to make sure that none of these guys are spotted over here, might look suspicious. Toss them where they were tossing everybody else. Down, Daisy! That's a lot of bodies. Okay, now, where is that bone charm bee? Whoa, easy does it. Hug the wall. Aha! What do we got? Twist of fortune. What you be? Very rarely, a potion gives you full mana. Not bad. Take off that one. Toss that one off. Death in the month of songs. Excerpt from a longer work translated from Old Serkonan by Anissa Matteo of Serkonis, which is where Corvo, who we're playing as, comes from. She was shy in the month of hearths, hiding away from my scented letters, a sun-dappled cure for my loneliness. She was smiling in the month of rain, eating figs straight from the tree, a dream of sailing around the isles. She was wed in the month of clans, to her sailor cousin from Calero, a shrill bird drilling at my chest. She was dying in the month of songs, struck by a disease from the east, a terrible kiss on her distant lips. What a delightful journal to read through. Nice reading material. Anyway. Nice. Goodness, that goes all the way around, doesn't it? Sheesh. As far as the eye can see. Alright. Awesome. Now, back the way we go. Oh, get out there. Really? Thank you. Really? What the? There we go. No idea why that didn't work. Now let's see about getting into this.
I see you there.
You see nothing? My, what an interesting sound that was. There's a good guard. Just come right around. Why did you decide to look under here as soon as I got here? How dare you be clever? Oh, hi. Didn't expect him to turn around right then. All right, now we've got ourselves another one. Hooah! There. Better. Second try is the charm. All right, now I don't have much time left, but let's see if we can't get past the wall of light here.
This is a special announcement from our honorable...
Honorable play your way pathways, what? Yes, there are multiple ways to get through everything. Hooray.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond.
Doesn't last long enough.
In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary.
Man, that whale oil. That is some dangerous stuff. Gotta be. Uh-oh. I didn't think they'd realize it was me already.
Garbage. All of it.
Ow. Well, I guess he's dead. Sheesh. Granny's front door key. Oh. How do I... That's the door of Granny Rags. How do... Oh, right. Whee! Fail! Yeah. One trap nearby. Ooh, nice. Ding dong.
Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't because you're dead.
Oh, what a delightful character this is. Hello, Granny Rags.
I think the little birdies are sad today. Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either.
Don't tell me, is this the Bottle Street gang?
Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love.
Well,
you'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
But of course. Gentleman caller, huh?
Let us in, Granny.
I bet she can't even hear us.
She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing.
She's not stupid either.
Have it your way.
We're here to take your money, Granny.
You never listen.
Coming for Granny Rag's money, huh? Well, I can give you something
she's been digging
you'll remember for a lifetime, like this. And a little bit of that. Hey, like me now? Whoa! Hello. Impressive. So that didn't work. I was going to try and teleport behind him and turn around real quick and stab him in the back, but yeah, that didn't really work, did it? Shut the door. Raising a barn. Wait. I took a wrong turn. What is it? Ore urn. Nice. Sleep darts in a chair. That's probably significant. Moray War. Nice. Granny? There you are. I don't know why, but she always reminds me of a character from the Darkness.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys.
They just need to be taught a lesson.
Man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
Ooh!
I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
I'm sure they did. So it's on the vanity?
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
Oh, it's above me. No worries. I'll find it. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no, that's not a nice
Fire hazard.
thing. Just garbage. Garbage. Oh.
That's the vanity. I like it.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you.
She's
it's
a speedy one.
the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack jaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory.
Delightful.
Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street gang's elixir still? That'd teach them. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first.
Sounds
Galvani
devious.
lives on Clavering Boulevard. Or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Well, she'll be left to her,
But they're shy.
pigeons or...
You'll have to go or they won't come.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be on my way. Okay, so. Come on, shut. Unless I'm racing a barn. Okay, so. We can now has thing and do what it is that do. There we go. Yeah, r/I had a stroke, right? Anyway. I'm all out of time, so I'm just going to kind of crouch here and,
I can feel a great age ending. They are burning whales. The doom of Pandacia has come to the city.
Yeah, so all sorts of apocalyptic talk from the heart. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I am all out of time. So, this of course has been Let's Play Dishonored. With me, Sullivan Graves, and I will catch you in the next one. Later. There's our Wesker. Meow.